is so unique than struggling to appease all your fans of various likes. Yeah, that's why I wish that like DICE wasn't so attached to the Battlefield name, you know? Like they could make similar style playing games, but not have them linked to the Battlefield brand directly, you know? Like I want more Battlefront type spin-offs where it's like taking some other IP or an original IP and taking this gameplay formula and putting it into another setting, you know? All right, later, May. Thanks for playing. What's up, Devlies? All right, let's do Piper Calibri. Here we go. Top tier loadout. Piper Calibri and Mini Nade. Take some crossbow HE maybe. Ammo crate. I want flak. I feel like I might actually want cover in conspicuous link. That feels kind of crazy. Oh, I gotta change squad. I'm alone. Then people will complain it's a Battlefield knockoff. Dude, fuck them. Who cares what people say, you know? If the game's fun, who cares? Who cares what anybody has to say? I just want to have fun and new unique experiences. And as fun as like the new Battlefield looks like it's going to be, I feel like it's not going to offer me new experiences. It's just going to offer me higher fidelity experiences. And that's not new. No, 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 no. All right, into the trench. I think this is still pretty clear because we have a flare up ahead. The guys right here. Oh, jeez, I forgot I have mini nades. I throw that so far. It's in the exchange. It's the Fedorov and Carcano. I already have a good skin for both of them, so I'm probably not going to get anything this week, but... Ow. You thought you wouldn't like the World War I setting? This is your favorite? I mean, yeah, if you asked me, of all settings, which game I think would have been the best, I would have never guessed Battlefield 1. But like it has formed opinions in me that like I didn't realize I had. Like I think that modern shooters are just so overdone and unfun these days. Like I don't know. We've been experiencing the same guns and same like vehicles and same types of settings and whatever for 20 years. And I'm just over it at this point. Like I just don't care anymore. Oh, where did you come from? From the post, it seemed like every class is going to get 3 gadgets in BF6. It seemed like a lot. Hopefully it's balanced. Like, that's a mistake, too. 2 gadgets is fine. 2 gadgets, 1 gun. Like, 3 gadgets could work, but I feel like we're getting to the point where, like, you spawn, you just try to use all of your gadgets, and then you die, you know? Cyberpunk Battlefield 1. Like, that would fuck so hard. That would be so cool if there was, like, a Cyberpunk Battlefront. I mean, isn't the next Cyberpunk game supposed to have like a large multiplayer element? Hopefully it's like that. I mean, it's probably going to be more like GTA realistically, but if they can get enough people on at the same time or like have different game modes or something, like that'd be sick. It'd be so cool. The Militech versus Arasaka wars. Oh my god, dude, what I wouldn't give for a game like that. Like, so many people are attached to, like, the Battlefield franchise because of the military aspects. And, like, there's already so many other, like, milsim type things that kind of appeal to those types of people. And I feel like I don't care for it. Like, I don't need it. Like, I'd rather just lean into the arcadey aspects and pick a different IP to center it around. Different setting. A Warhammer, yeah, a Warhammer style Battlefield game, dude, that would be so cool. Like this is what grinds my gears so much. Like I feel like this genre of game is just so much fun. Like it's just pure fun, like pure casual, play how you want, sandboxy style, like large game mode. Like it's so much fun, and like no other game studio has explored it beyond just, you know, military, except for Battlefront. But they leaned too far into like the kiddiness aspect because it's Star Wars, you know. But I want like a more mature version of that. That's still arcadey. I'm trying to move over to the right here. Oh boy. No, he can still hit me from there. I was hoping that he would have to back up, get shot at by somebody, but nobody's looking. They already have lots of weapons in the game and lots of concept arts for more, plus the tabletop is so much more lore than Cyberpunk 77. Yeah, I mean, you could pull off infinite lore from Warhammer, I'm aware. Oh god. Dude. The mortars. The mortars. Have an elite kit from Morgan Blacken or Adam Smasher. I don't know how much I want like hero. I really don't like heroes or sentry systems unless they're like balanced, like options, like kind of like behemoths, where they only show up if your team is losing by a lot. I don't like them as part of a regular gameplay because you know, like inevitably they're just gonna get spammed or got first by the best players on the team. And I feel like anything that just makes it easier for good players to be even stronger is a mistake gameplay wise. So I don't think that like the actual gameplay of Battlefront 2 holds up that well when like the good players get the most points fastest and then just become the heroes and stomp. Like that's honestly my least favorite part of the game. Everything else about it is really cool, but it suffers a lot because of that, honestly. What's up, Steve? Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping through. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, nope. We gotta go all the way around left to try to break our spot in here, but yeah, I'm still reloading. What about the power weapons from BF4 where the ammo didn't replenish? I'm honestly still not really a fan. I'm not really a fan of things that spawn in the same locations on every map every time, you know? Or even when they have set locations that people can learn. Because I feel like it just adds an extra barrier where like only the good players will know about it and take advantage of it. And I'd rather everything just be open and balanced to everybody from the start, you know? Okay, nope. Oh, get me out of here. I'll get him with a mini grenade. I wish the healing in this game was a little faster, though. One of the few complaints I have about it. I feel like it would be so much more fun, and medics wouldn't be quite as good. Geez, so many people on this team are leaving. What's going on? Having a Warhammer Battlefield game and seeing a Chaos Marine charging it would be hilarious and terrifying. I'd love to see it also, like, not even just be like Space Marine v Space Marine or something like that, but like two completely different factions, you know? Like you could play, I mean, I don't really know all that much about Warhammer lore, but like you could play as like one of the other alien races fighting against them, you know? And it's like kind of there's like a whole different side of gameplay depending what race you're playing as. Like, I feel like that'd be pretty fun. Like, I really liked Natural Selection, too, for that, if any of you guys remember that game. Thoughts on gun sound design? Leaks seem lacking in that department, I know, like 24-2s. Nah, dude, they sound great. They sound really good. Based on the leaks. Now, they're like the gun echoing and crackling off like the walls and stuff is like pretty well done. It sounds pretty good to me. One of the aspects I think is probably best done right now. Though I'm sure there's still many placement sounds. Too long range. That was at a 3-shot range for me too.
Taken objective apples.
What's the incendiary ammo on the Burton good against? Mostly just the airship behemoth. I mean, it's kind of good against planes. Like, it damages the parts on planes, so it can mess up their wings and make them harder to fly and handle. But you won't do as much damage as with like just a regular machine gun. But against the airship behemoth, it's really good at like taking out the turrets. Like, you can just blow up the turrets, make sure they're always broken. It does a decent amount of damage to them too, and you get a ton of points. Like, you XP farm so easily using it. I pretty much only ever use the Burton for that. Why are they making a new battlefield? Who asked for it? Wait, what do you mean? Everybody, all the time, all at once. I didn't think he would stand up.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Battlefield 1812 win. Yeah, I mean, that would never work. As funny as it is to like joke about, but
We have lost objective Edward.
anything older than World War I is never going to function. I mean, they even had to take massive liberties with World War I to make it like as good as it is, because they have to use so many experimental weapons to add different styles of gameplay that aren't just bolt action. Like, I get bored of back to basics pretty quickly, and that's exactly how it would play.
We have taken objective Butter.
Battlefield 2142 remastered could work too. I'd rather just get a new Titanfall though, personally. Though I don't think that's ever happening now, because Respawn has had problems with every time they try to make a Titanfall 3. First it turns into Apex, and then it just straight up gets canceled. Played TF2. I assume you mean Titanfall 2, because I've just talked about it. Yeah, I love Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is awesome. I feel like it is the best single-player campaign out of like any shooter I've ever played by far. But the movement was so satisfying. Like, the Titans are just cool as hell. It was awesome. But the problem was the skill ceiling was just too high for most people. Not a problem for me, but that game was super fun. And honestly, like, attrition was pretty fun of a game mode. Like, just running around murdering the PvE guys faster than the enemy team could.
We have taken objective Duff.
I thought it was actually really fun. Battlefield 30 AD, Romans vs. Gauls with Jesus DLC. Now that sounds like a game. Spears and arrows and siege towers and trebuchets and onagers. I would love to see a medieval type combat that could actually live up to that level of like technology. Like that'd be really cool. They should have like different bows and crossbows with different fire rates and stuff too, that kind of like approximate automatic weapons in real modern day. So it kind of plays like this does, but with a whole different setting. I feel like that'd be pretty sick. Problem you highlighted earlier, hit scan SMGs on experienced players are kind of unfair. Oh yeah. I mean, hit scan in general, I feel like should not really be a thing. In like Battlefield type games, because it makes it impossible. It makes every gun viable at like maximum range, and I feel like that's not how it's supposed to work. I'm a big fan of like slow moving projectiles. Like I love the satisfaction of like leading your target just enough, even when you have to do it a lot, you know.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Like I was a soldier main in Team Fortress 2, played a ton of like Pharah or like in the Overwatch. What about only Calibri gets hit scan? Well, Calibri literally does like 0 damage after 50 meters, so I guess that's okay. You just tickle them at range instead. Oh, we got over there too. Okay, no, maybe we don't go this way after all.
We have taken objective.
Seems games really going for end of Cold War settings now, like late 80s, early 90s. Like, that's fine too, but like, it still all feels the same to me though, you know? Even Battlefield 5, like, compared to modern shooters, like, they pretty much feel the same. It's just, it's even lamer with modern, because, like, I'm so familiar with all the guns, having been in, like, 8 different shooters that I've played over the years, you know? It gets pretty old. Damn, I gotta turn around too. I shouldn't have done that. I should peek more slowly. I didn't expect that guy to turn around in the trench, but he was on a mortar earlier too. He must have spotted me. I don't know how I got spotted though. Maybe he just heard me. You feel like early 90s Desert Storm type warfare is the best for any modern war setting? Yeah, I mean, because anything after that, it's like, it's too futuristic. And you got like drones and everything, and I don't know. It kind of loses the appeal. It doesn't really feel like war anymore. Like if we tried to go for realism in like modern day, it's not ever gonna feel real because war's not fought like that. It's just drones now dumping bombs on people in trenches. Okay. Oh my god, the gas came at the worst time. Oh. I was hurt enough that if I didn't put on my gas mask, it would have killed me. So I had to put on the gas mask and I just got wrecked. All right, I'm just gonna wait for C to get captain. Well, actually, no, I'll change squad. Why am I holding this gun like this? It's kind of crazy. Like it doesn't normally hold it like that. 2042 is such a letdown because they hyped up the setting. Is this semi-apocalyptic resource wars and climate crisis? They had the lamest story with no pats. I mean, yeah. What other story could you have? If you have to play as actual named characters, they have to be mercenaries fighting for both teams, and there's really no way to lure your way out of that unless they were clones. So we'll just get the clone wars again. The mini grenade is such a long fuse. Alright, should I go kill this guy? Nah, don't kill him. Alright, try to get a flank on D here. In the corner there. Oh my god, look at all these guys. I need them to not turn around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, what? Dude, I'm so far around the wall. No way. Team Fortress Classic Gang. I never played it. Never played the original Team Fortress. Only 2. I actually don't really know any. I feel like I've never even seen footage from it before. I have no idea what it looked like. Wasn't it not like as cartoony?
We have lost objective apples. We have taken objective DOF.
Yeah, it was like actually military or something, right? Oh boy. Shotgunner right next to us. No, guys, shoot him. My team's so slow to react. This guy walking slowly out of the trench. People are saying for Battlefront 2, they should just come back to the game and update it. You think they don't understand that they just can't do that? I mean, they could. But yeah, it would be very different. The people who made the game aren't there anymore, so I'm sure like they'd probably have to fiddle with spaghetti code for like a couple of years before they figure out actually how to make changes without breaking everything. Oh. Ah! Get me out of here. All right, we're just gonna go back entrance to see then. Dude, why are my teammates not shooting these people? They're the only guys on the point. What are you guys doing? What weapon is this? You never seen it? The Piper, baby. Best gun in the game.
We have taken objective Charlie.
The shit cylinder 3000. Dude, this gun can two-shot. I just wanted to make sure that he didn't res those guys. He backed up though. Oh, okay, that's a teammate. It scared the shit out of me just running out of the bushes like that.
We have lost objective DOF.
God, it's so punishing when you miss your shots of this thing. I know anybody could just turn around and instantly kill me before I even get one more shot off. Oh my God. Like, this thing can actually fry people though if you're good. If you actually hit people in the head with this, it's kind of nuts. This guy has no idea where I'm hitting him from. And he's dead. Imagine if it was single action only. Oh God. Yeah, it'd be quite a bit worse. I always get amazed how far you can throw these mini grenades. It's like throw it friggin' mile. You know this gun existed in the game? Yeah, I mean, it's normally tanker only, tanker or pilot only, but they added all the pistol carbines to be usable by support as a primary weapon, so they're all meme weapons basically, but I love that they did that. I think it's really funny. God, that medic's gotta be so low. What do you think about new Battlefield 6 weapon system? Yeah, no, it looks like shit. I mean, I don't think they're gonna stick with it. I think they're just trying to get solid opinions, but I really hope they don't stick with it the way that it is. I feel like they're catering to people who want to play the way they want to play or whatever as much as possible, and that ruins the game.
We have taken objective DOF.
I'm just not a fan of in-depth weapon customization at all either. I feel like I'd much rather play a solid, balanced game than one where I need to customize every aspect of my weapon and my gadgets and my class. Like, I just want to play a well-balanced game. And I feel like weapon customization, especially in Battlefield 6, is going too far. Like, there should never be ammo types. Ammo types should be out of Battlefield entirely. Impossible to balance. Literally impossible. And I have the same opinion that on ammo as I do on weapon attachments in general, in that the more combinations of weapons you can have, like, the worse it is for everybody. Because there's always going to be like the best combination for each gun, and that means that you have to farm a bunch of kills with that gun to get all the attachments so you can use the gun how it's supposed to be designed. And that means that newer players just get shafted when playing older players, because time in the game literally means that you're stronger, and I don't like that at all. I feel like that is a terrible design philosophy. I like the variant system is the best because it actually balances different versions of the same gun, so you can have the gun with different attachments on it. I just wish that they came in packs, you know, and the only thing you needed to customize was like the sight or not and bayonet or not, or something like that. You know, like that's as in-depth as it needs to go. Anything more than that is a waste of time and just adds clutter to the customization system that doesn't actually add to gameplay. In fact, it takes away from gameplay. And I know that's a super unpopular opinion in the community, but I'll voice it every time I get the opportunity to. But I think that's why weapon balance in this game is so much better than every other game. And some people will cry like, oh, the SMG 08 is too strong, whatever. Like, maybe a little bit. The RSC, I think, is just OP because it's 2 shots, but like, beyond that, I think this game is exceptionally well balanced compared to every other Battlefield game. What's up, Cuddy? Damn, look at that new symbol. You got that diamond star now. What's that, 6 months membership now? Maybe longer. They cooked up a masterpiece and should have quit here. I mean, I don't think they should quit. Battlefield 4 had it simple. It's just a sight, underbarrel, and muzzle. Even that, I feel like, is unnecessary. Underbarrels, I'm also not really a fan of. Again, I know that that's like how guns work in real life too, but it gives you too much flexibility. Unless it takes an actual weapon slot to use, like the rifle, or a gadget slot to use, like the rifle grenade does for medic in this game. Like, if you want underbarrel attachment, it should be a gadget and actually be strong, rather than just be weak and usable all the time. And it should never have shotgun attachments. That's horse shit. Like, classes have to be strong at a certain range, and being able to have an assault rifle that's really good at mid-range to long range and a shotgun on your gun is too strong. Straight up.